Hello everyone and welcome back to another pop review. But before we get into the video, I want to thank Carolina Legacy for subscribing to the channel yesterday. You're really helping the channel grow and I really appreciate it, just like all of you who have subscribed to the channel have. And I did notice that you liked the E3 pop video that I did. That's going to be coming up for E3. It looks like you like Halo stuff. I did do a pop review on the Blockbuster exclusive Master Chief Pop. It was my first pop review. I'll leave a link in the description below for anybody who hasn't seen that yet. But without any further ado, let's get into the video. So today, we're going to be doing a review over Steve from Stranger Things, the 2017 Summer Convention exclusive. Now, the reason I picked this one out is because I haven't done too much Stranger Things yet on the channel. I've done a little bit, but not too much. And Stranger Things is definitely my largest television pop collection. I have every single Stranger Things pop that's out right now. And I picked this guy in specific to start off with, besides the Demogorgon chase we already did, was because when he first came out, nobody bought him. Like, I remember going to Hot Topic. I was the only person at my local Hot Topic who even bought one of these. All the rest just sat on the shelf. And at the neighboring Hot Topics, a couple were sold here and there, but for the most part, they were all just sitting on the shelf. And it even got to the point at not my local one, but one of the surrounding ones. It even found its way to like the little like clearance rack area for a moment, and it was worth like nothing on Pop Price Guide. And this was the if I remember right, this was the really first Steve Pop they ever did, and I'm assuming that it was worth nothing and nobody bothered to get this guy because he was like a background character, not a main character in the show. But when the second season started, um, that's when he became this pop shot up in value. I chose this pop specifically because it went from like being worth like $5 all the way to like I believe it's up to 95 right now. It was at 100 at one point, but I think it's down to 95, and I think it's gonna probably stay around there because it hasn't moved up or down in a while. But he skyrocketed, and I'm assuming it's because of him getting a main character role on the second season. But this is a good example of a pop that you basically you bet it on the right horse, because like I said, I waited in line for this and for when they did their convention exclusives like they always do, and people that were in front of me and behind me, no one picked this guy up at my local Hot Topic. I was the only person in line there for him, and I'm glad I did it. Excuse me, because like I said, he skyrocketed, and he's a perfect example of a pop that was worth nothing that just skyrocketed just because like he was even on the clearance rack like I said at one point. So just because something's on clearance now doesn't mean it won't be worth a lot in the future. Just keep that in mind, guys. I'm not saying every clearance pop is, because most of the time those pops aren't worth anything. That's why they're on clearance. But once in a while something like this happens, and it's all on if you bet it on the right horse basically. But definitely recommend this guy. He looks really cool. I know he's hard to get now. Like I said, he's worth a lot. You're going to be paying a good penny for him if you don't have him yet and you need to complete your Stranger Things collection. I did pick up the Steve Hot Topic exclusive and the Common Steve, I believe, already for the next set, but I don't. I got them A because I'm doing Stranger Things, and B because you never know, because Steve last time like this skyrocketed, but I don't see that happening again because I think it was just this because it was a convention exclusive and it came out when he wasn't popular, and then he became popular, so that's why. But he's already popular, so I don't think the newer Steve Pops are gonna get like that, but you never know. But no box damage on this guy, and like I had perfect pick because no one grabbed one, so I got to pick from any of the boxes they had. He's pretty cool. He's holding his baseball bat with the spikes on the end of it, which I'll try to get that in there for you guys. That's what he used on the Demogorgon when he fought it, and it's pretty cool scene all together. He looks all beat up. He's got like the bloody nose and the bloody eye and the black eye and everything. They definitely captured all that well from the scene and parts of the first season when he looked like this. Um, Hopefully I didn't spoil anything. I guess I should have said spoiler alert on that, but I mean, first season of that's been out for a long time. I apologize though if I did mess that up for anybody. But pretty cool pop overall. Stranger Things, if you haven't gotten into it like pop wise, it's one of those sets that I probably wouldn't recommend doing. It's not as bad as obviously Star Wars or Marvel or DC, but it's up there like with the Rick and Morty and the Stranger Things. Like these ones they're getting there to where if you haven't started them yet, you might not want to start this collection, or if you don't care about completing it, it's good just to buy the future ones, but definitely not a set or a series a line you're gonna want to start late because they have a lot of them out already for it, and some of them are pretty pricey like this guy. But definitely a cool pick if you get the chance to pick him up. He's got his green sweater on, his white shoes with the red stripes. I'm trying to get this in there for you guys. And I know there's other pop channels that take the pops out of their boxes. I would do that, but I've tried that before, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm absolutely horrible at it. I end up wrecking the box and have to rebuy the pop. So you can leave in the comment section below if there's any tips on how to do that without wrecking the box or anything, and I'll try it out on one of my commons, and if I can get it to work, I might show off some of these out of their boxes. Because I know that's better for you guys, because when it's in the box, it gets that glare, but I like showing them to you guys and doing the reviews, but I don't really want to, you know, wreck the boxes themselves, because I'm trash at that. Overall, there's not much more to say about this guy. It's just basically a quick story to go with it, and he just skyrocketed in value. He's one of my top 10, I believe, now in my collection as far as value goes. He's not my favorite Stranger Things pop, but he is pretty cool. He is probably my most valuable monetary-wise one, though. Yeah. But don't forget, if you liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe for more content. And don't forget, I shout out every new subscriber in the next video that I upload after they subscribe to the channel, just like I did at the beginning of the video. And we are also, if we hit 15 subscribers, I'm giving away 1 hot cash or 1 lunch money, 20 subscribers for 2, 30 subscribers for 3, and 40 subscribers for 4. And that is going to wrap up our pop review over Steve. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave that like. And as always, guys, lucky pop hunting out there, and have a good night. Bye.